The vast communication chamber of the Galactic Council hummed with electronic signals and holographic displays. Representatives from hundreds of star systems gathered, their various alien forms creating a bizarre tableau of interstellar diversity. Massive screens displayed the latest intelligence report about a newly discovered species called humans, from a small blue planet called Earth. Commander Relic of the Orion Confederation approached the central platform, his tentacle-like appendages waving dismissively. Behind him, holographic images of human military and technological capabilities flickered weakly. The images showed primitive metal vehicles, basic spacecraft, and what appeared to be rudimentary weapon systems. Distinguished council members, Relic began, his translator converting his complex language into standard galactic communication. We have discovered another developing species. These humans demonstrate minimal technological advancement and appear to have no understanding of interstellar politics. Soft chuckles rippled through the assembled alien delegates. Some looked amused, others looked bored. The humans seemed like yet another primitive civilization that would require minimal attention. Captain June Park watched the transmission from a secret Earth monitoring station. Unlike the aliens' perception, he knew humanity's potential was far more complex. Beside him, Lieutenant Hana Kim analyzed the communication frequencies, her fingers moving swiftly across advanced quantum computer interfaces. "They're completely underestimating us," Hana whispered, her eyes reflecting the multiple data streams racing across her screens. The Galactic Council continued their assessment. Representatives from various star systems shared their preliminary observations. The Zentarian delegation showed recordings of human cities, pointing out their chaotic infrastructure. The Krellian ambassador highlighted humanity's continuous conflicts and environmental challenges. "These creatures cannot even manage their own planet," the Krellian representative stated, his multifaceted eyes blinking in rapid succession. "How could they possibly comprehend interstellar diplomacy?" More laughter erupted. The sound echoed through communication channels that humans were now monitoring. Captain Park remained calm. He understood that what the aliens saw as weakness was actually humanity's greatest strength: adaptability, creativity, and an unprecedented capacity for rapid technological innovation. "They're broadcasting their entire strategic assessment," Hana noted, her fingers dancing across advanced decryption modules. "And they have no idea." The Orion Confederation's detailed report painted humans as a species barely capable of exploring their own solar system. They showed images of early rocket technology, pointing out the limited range and primitive design of human spacecraft. What the aliens didn't realize was that every transmission, every dismissive comment was being carefully analyzed by Earth's most brilliant minds. Military strategists, scientists, and technological experts were already developing countermeasures and innovative solutions. Commander Relic continued his presentation, showing a comparative chart of technological capabilities. Humans ranked at the absolute bottom, appearing as a mere footnote among advanced civilizations. The chart showed humanity's technological level as barely above primitive tool-using stages. "These humans represent no strategic threat," Relic concluded. "They will require guidance, potentially centuries of developmental support before they could be considered anything more than a curiosity." The transmission continued, unaware that every word was being meticulously recorded and analyzed by human intelligence networks. In an underground research facility beneath the Pacific Ocean, Dr. Seok Lee watched the transmission with a quiet smile. He was already coordinating multiple research teams, each working on projects that would dramatically challenge the aliens' perception. "They've just given us their entire strategic playbook," Dr. Lee told his team. "And they believe we're too primitive to understand." The alien delegates continued their meeting, completely unaware that their overconfidence was about to become their greatest weakness. Humanity was listening, learning, and preparing. Captain Park turned to Lieutenant Kim. "Contact the research teams, initiate protocol horizon." A subtle smile crossed Hana's face. The game was about to change. Thousands of miles away in research facilities, military installations, and secret laboratories across Earth. Teams of scientists, engineers, and strategists began moving with precise, coordinated efficiency. The transmission from the Galactic Council had just provided them with the most valuable intelligence possible, a complete underestimation of human potential. The aliens believed they were watching a primitive species. In reality, they were witnessing the early stages of humanity's most significant transformation, and they had no idea. The underground research facility buzzed with intense activity. Computers hummed, holographic displays flickered, and scientists moved with purpose. Dr. Seok Lee stood at the center, his eyes scanning multiple screens displaying fragmented alien technology. "We have exactly 6 months," he told his team of 127 researchers from around the world. Each specialist brought unique skills: quantum physicists, materials engineers, advanced computational experts, and military strategists. Across the globe, similar facilities worked in synchronized silence. The alien transmission had awakened something profound in human collective consciousness, a unified determination to prove their worth. In a satellite research center near Tokyo, engineer Dae-hyun Kim worked on adaptive shield technology. His team had discovered a unique quantum entanglement technique that could potentially revolutionize defensive systems. Traditional metal shields were obsolete. They were creating something entirely different. "We're not just building protection," Dae-hyun explained to his assistant. "We're creating a living, responsive defense system." Prototype ships began taking shape in orbital shipyards. Unlike traditional military vessels, these were designed with unprecedented flexibility. Each component could reconfigure itself mid-battle, adapting to changing combat environments faster than any known alien technology. Military strategists developed unconventional warfare protocols. They studied the alien transmission, identifying psychological weaknesses. Humans understood something the galactic civilizations didn't. Warfare wasn't just about technological superiority, but about adaptability and innovation. Dr. Lee's primary team focused on communication technology. They discovered subtle encryption methods hidden within the alien transmission, potential weaknesses that could be exploited. Every piece of captured technology became a potential weapon. "Information is our primary resource," Dr. Lee told his team. "We'll transform their own communication systems against them." Funding was not an issue. Governments worldwide redirected massive resources. National boundaries dissolved as humanity recognized a greater challenge. Scientists from competing nations now worked together, sharing research in real time. In a secret facility beneath the Andes Mountains, a team led by Maria Rodriguez developed advanced AI systems capable of processing alien communication patterns. These weren't just computational systems. They were learning, evolving entities designed to understand and predict alien strategic thinking. Quantum computers processed massive amounts of data. Each alien communication fragment was dissected, analyzed, reconstructed. What seemed like random technological noise to aliens became a comprehensive intelligence-gathering operation for humans. Military training changed dramatically. Soldiers were no longer just physical fighters, but technological adapters. New training programs focused on rapid technological integration, psychological flexibility, and advanced strategic thinking. Space exploration programs accelerated. Prototype ships designed for multiple environmental conditions emerged from hidden shipyards. These weren't just vehicles. They were living technological organisms capable of self-repair and instantaneous adaptation. Dr. Lee's team discovered something extraordinary. The aliens' communication technology contained inherent limitations. What they considered advanced was, to a creative human mind, surprisingly predictable. "They've been using the same technological framework for thousands of years," Dr. Lee noted. "We'll introduce concepts they can't even imagine." Cybersecurity teams developed unprecedented infiltration techniques. They weren't just defending. They were preparing to turn alien communication networks into potential weapons. Every major tech company redirected resources. Google, SpaceX, Quantum, research centers, All worked with military and scientific institutions. The goal was no longer commercial competition but species-level preparation. Universities worldwide launched crash courses in advanced quantum mechanics, alien communication technologies, and adaptive engineering. Thousands of students joined the global preparation effort. Psychological warfare became a critical component. Understanding wasn't just about technological superiority, but about comprehending and potentially manipulating alien thought processes. Dr. Seok Lee looked at his team. Young, brilliant minds from diverse backgrounds united by a single purpose. They weren't just preparing for a potential conflict. They were redefining humanity's place in the universe. We are not just defending, he told them. We are demonstrating what humanity can truly become. The preparation had begun, and the galaxy had no idea what was coming. The first warning came as a distant electronic pulse. Alien warships emerged from hyperspace, their massive structures blocking starlight. Captain June Park stood on the bridge of the experimental starship Horizon, his hand steady on the quantum interface. Incoming transmission, Lieutenant Hana Kim announced, her voice calm despite the approaching threat. The Galactic Council's fleet looked impressive. Massive ships with complex energy weapons formed a perfect geometric battle formation. They expected a quick, decisive victory against the supposedly primitive human civilization. What they didn't know was that humanity had been preparing for exactly this moment. Activate adaptive protocol, Captain Park commanded. The human fleet looked small and insignificant compared to the alien armada. 12 experimental ships, each designed with technologies the aliens couldn't comprehend, moved into defensive positions. The alien commander's transmission crackled through the communication systems. Humans, surrender immediately. Your technological level is insufficient to resist. Captain Park allowed himself a slight smile. Engage, he said simply. The battle began differently than anyone expected. Human ships moved like liquid mercury, their quantum adaptive shields absorbing weapon impacts without traditional defensive mechanisms. Where alien weapons expected solid resistance, they found dynamic, shifting energy fields that absorbed and redirected destructive power. Hana's fingers flew across quantum communication interfaces. She wasn't just defending, she was learning, analyzing the alien fleet's communication patterns in real time. The first alien ships discovered something shocking. Their advanced weapon systems became ineffective. Targeting systems couldn't lock onto human vessels that seemed to exist in multiple quantum states simultaneously. They're using our own communication frequencies against us, one alien commander shouted in confusion. Precision strikes disabled critical alien ship systems, not by brute force, but through intelligent, adaptive technological infiltration. Each human ship was essentially a massive living computer system that could reconfigure itself millisecond by millisecond. Dr. Seok Lee watched from the ground control center. Every movement, every interaction was being recorded and analyzed. This wasn't just a battle. It was a comprehensive technological demonstration. Alien ships began to fall. Not destroyed, but systematically disabled. Humans weren't seeking total annihilation. They were proving a point about technological superiority and strategic thinking. They're playing with us, an alien tactical officer reported in disbelief. The human ships weren't just defending, they were systematically dismantling the alien fleet's operational capabilities. Quantum communication networks became battlegrounds. Where aliens expected technological dominance, they found humanity's unprecedented adaptability. Human AI systems learned and responded faster than any alien computational network. In less than 3 hours, the supposedly invincible Galactic Council fleet was reduced to floating, disabled vessels. No massive explosions, no total destruction, just a complete technological neutralization. Captain Park's voice remained calm throughout the entire engagement. Mission accomplished, he said simply. Lieutenant Hana Kim's final report was equally concise. Alien fleet 100% operationally compromised, 0 human casualties. The message was clear. Humanity was not a species to be underestimated. Across Earth, research facilities and military command centers erupted in quiet, professional celebration. This wasn't about victory through violence, but victory through intelligence, creativity, and unprecedented technological innovation. Dr. Lee watched the battle records. Every moment was a testament to human potential, the ability to learn, adapt, and overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. The Galactic. Council's transmission became increasingly desperate. Calls for reinforcements, demands for explanation. All met with the same calm, systematic human response. "We are prepared to discuss terms," was all Captain Park communicated. As the disabled alien fleet drifted in space, humanity had sent a message that would echo through galactic civilizations. Underestimate us at your own risk. The first engagement was complete. And it was just the beginning. The Galactic Council's communication channels erupted in chaos. Emergency meetings convened across multiple star systems, holographic displays showing the devastating human counteraction. What was supposed to be a simple disciplinary mission had transformed into an unprecedented technological nightmare. Commander Relic, who previously mocked humanity, now looked pale and confused. His tentacle-like appendages trembled as he reviewed battle reports. The humans had done something impossible. They had neutralized an entire advanced fleet without significant destruction. Lieutenant Hana Kim intercepted multiple communication frequencies. Each transmission revealed growing panic among alien civilizations. The quantum encryption systems developed by human researchers worked perfectly, allowing complete access to alien strategic discussions. "They're scared," Hana reported to High Command. "And they should be." Dr. Seok Lee's research team began developing targeted technological interventions. Instead of total destruction, they planned precise infrastructure disruptions that would demonstrate human capabilities without causing massive casualties. The first counteroffensive was surgical. Critical alien communication satellites found themselves mysteriously disabled. Navigation systems across multiple star systems experienced unexplained glitches. Entire planetary defense networks discovered their systems compromised. Alien technological experts couldn't understand how humans achieved such precise interventions. Their most advanced detection systems seemed useless against human quantum infiltration techniques. Captain June Park led the strategic planning. The goal wasn't total war, but a clear demonstration of technological superiority. Each action was calculated, each intervention designed to send a specific message about human potential. Diplomatic channels became battlegrounds of information. Where aliens expected traditional negotiation, humans introduced unprecedented communication, strategies that challenged existing galactic interaction protocols. Research facilities across Earth worked around the clock. Teams of scientists, military strategists, and technological experts collaborated in ways never seen before. National boundaries disappeared as humanity presented a unified technological front. The Orion Confederation attempted multiple retaliatory missions. Each attempt was systematically neutralized before reaching human-controlled space. Their most advanced warships found themselves unable to maintain operational capabilities near human defense zones. "We are not seeking destruction," Dr. Lee explained to military leadership. "We are demonstrating our capacity for advanced strategic thinking." Quantum AI systems developed by human researchers began analyzing alien communication patterns. They didn't just defend, they predicted potential alien strategic movements with unprecedented accuracy. Alien civilizations discovered something terrifying. Humans could enter their most secure communication networks at will, not through brute force but through intelligent, adaptive technological manipulation. Military training centers on Earth transformed. Soldiers were no longer just physical fighters, but technological adapters. New training programs focused on rapid system integration, psychological flexibility, and advanced strategic thinking. The economic impact was immediate. Major technological corporations redirected resources toward developing technologies that could interface with and potentially control alien systems. What seemed like science fiction became practical research. Psychological warfare became a critical component of human strategy. Understanding wasn't just about technological superiority, but about comprehending and potentially manipulating alien thought processes. Lieutenant Kim's communication interception revealed growing divisions within the Galactic Council. Some members advocated for negotiation, others demanded aggressive action against humans. The unity that had defined galactic politics for centuries began to crumble. Dr. Lee's team discovered something extraordinary. The aliens' technological framework contained fundamental limitations. What they considered advanced was, to a creative, human mind, surprisingly predictable and potentially vulnerable. Space exploration programs accelerated. Prototype ships designed for multiple environmental conditions emerged from hidden shipyards. These weren't just vehicles. They were living technological organisms capable of self-repair and instantaneous adaptation. The message was clear. Humanity was not a species to be controlled or underestimated. They were a technological force that could reshape existing galactic power structures. As escalation continued, one thing became increasingly obvious. The galaxy would never be the same again. Humanity had arrived, and they were just getting started. The massive circular chamber of the Galactic Council fell silent when Captain June Park and Lieutenant Hana Kim entered. This was the same room where humans were once ridiculed, now transformed into a place of potential negotiation. Commander Relic, who had previously mocked humanity, sat with visible tension. His tentacle-like appendages moved nervously across the communication console. The previous confident alien representative now looked like a defeated strategist. "We do not seek destruction," Captain Park stated calmly. His words translated across multiple communication frequencies, reaching every alien representative simultaneously. Lieutenant Kim activated a holographic display showing humanity's technological achievements. Each image demonstrated not just military capabilities but potential collaborative opportunities. Advanced medical technologies, quantum communication systems, and innovative environmental restoration techniques flickered across the screen. The Galactic Council members watched in stunned silence. Humanity wasn't presenting itself as a conquering force but as a potential partner. Dr. Siak Lee's research team had prepared extensively for this moment. Every technological demonstration was carefully calculated to show humanity's potential without appearing threatening. They understood that communication was more powerful than confrontation. "We propose a new framework of interstellar cooperation," Hana explained. Her voice remained steady, professional, showing no hint of the previous tensions. The proposal was revolutionary. Humanity offered technological exchange programs, joint research initiatives, and open communication channels. They weren't seeking dominance but genuine collaboration. Alien representatives began discussing privately. Their communication systems, once thought to be secure, were now partially transparent to human monitoring technologies. Every conversation, every doubt, every potential strategy was being analyzed in real time. Some alien civilizations saw opportunity. Others felt threatened. The Orion Confederation's representatives looked particularly uncomfortable, knowing their previous dismissal of humans had been catastrophically wrong. Captain Park understood something profound. True power wasn't about destruction, but about demonstrating potential and offering collaboration. The holographic displays continued showing human achievements, quantum computing breakthroughs, adaptive medical technologies, environmental restoration techniques. Each presentation revealed a civilization far more complex than the aliens had initially perceived. "We are not conquerors," Park repeated. "We are partners." Dr. Lee's team had prepared extensive documentation showing how human technological innovations could benefit multiple alien civilizations. Climate restoration technologies, advanced medical treatments, quantum communication systems. Each presentation was a carefully constructed invitation to collaboration. Lieutenant Kim monitored communication frequencies. She could see the psychological impact of their presentation. Alien representatives who arrived expecting confrontation now found themselves witnessing a sophisticated diplomatic approach. The Galactic Council's internal communication systems revealed growing divisions. Some members advocated immediate collaboration, others remained skeptical. But the underlying message was clear: humanity could not be ignored or controlled. Technological demonstrations continued. Human prototype ships moved in synchronized patterns, showing unprecedented maneuverability. Quantum communication systems displayed capabilities that challenged existing galactic communication protocols. "We offer knowledge, not conquest," Hana stated simply. The resolution wasn't about surrender or victory. It was about redefining interstellar relationships. Humanity presented itself not as a junior civilization to be guided, but as an equal partner with unique capabilities. Hours of presentations concluded. The Galactic Council's representatives looked transformed. The dismissive attitudes had vanished, replaced by a mixture of respect and cautious curiosity. Commander Relic, who once laughed at human capabilities, now requested detailed discussions about potential technological exchanges. As the meeting concluded, it became clear that something fundamental had changed. The galaxy would never be the same. Humanity had not just survived. They had redefined the rules of interstellar engagement. Captain Park and Lieutenant Kim exchanged a subtle smile. Their mission was complete, not through destruction, but through demonstrating humanity's true potential. The first chapter of humanity's galactic story had just begun.